cents or an easy pay of $6.66, you could bring home this Plow and Hearth 3-in-1 garden wall decor or trellis. It's your choice in the way in which you want to use it. I will tell you that for the jasmine that I have growing at my house right now, this would be fantastic to use for that. I also have my cucumbers that I just planted, and cucumbers grow up, so you could use this for, I don't know if you would use this for cucumbers because they might actually need a little bit more to grow onto, but for tomato plants, this would be great to be able to have that as well. Anything that's viney, anything that's going up, you're gonna definitely be able to use this with, and it also doubles as the garden decor or the wall decor where this top part can be removed so that you'll be able to do that. I think it actually just twists right off. 3 different options here. The one that you see over here is your butterfly. Then we have your bumblebee. And then the dragonfly. Should be $32. You have $12 in savings today, bringing it under $20. It was made available in April, and so do take advantage of this fantastic clearance price that we have. Tell us about the idea and the inception of this, Ginger.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's another Plow and Hearth item. They've been around for over 40 years out of Madison, Virginia. They wanted to give you something because this was actually a customer request. We've always done kind of like a medallion or a stake that has been very brightly colored in metallic paints, but the customer has asked for something that was almost like a wrought iron. This is a painted metal. It's been treated, and that paint, baked right into it. So you don't have to worry about keeping this outdoors. It's completely safe. You have some texture with each one of them as well. So you see where the butterfly, the dragonfly, as well as the bumblebee, each one of them have been stamped out of the metal. And that is what Plow and Hearth is known for, giving you that metal sculptural artwork, but something that you asked for to give you a bunch of different options. So 3-in-1, the wall decor, if you take the stakes off, you actually have a keyhole eye hook kind of like in the back, that hole. So that's easy for you to be able to hang it from any area that you want to hang it. Side of the home, if you have a gazebo, if you have any sort of area that just needs a little something because it's a bit boring, you can certainly do that. But keep the stakes because you can actually make these a little bit shorter or taller depending on what you're going to use them for. So this one I have 35.5. That's 35.5 inches tall with all of the stakes. If you wanted to put this in a planter, like I have in this one right next to me, and I have like a sort of like a vine crawling all the way up it, and just kind of helped it along the way. You can make it a little bit shorter. So what I've done is I've just eliminated one of the stakes, which are probably about 9 inches in between for each one of them, just to make it a little bit shorter. And you can even go shorter than that if you wanted to decorate with this in another size of a planter if you wanted. So really 3, 4, 5-in-1. If you call it that.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about this is it grows with your plants. So if your plants are small, you could actually take, I've been just twisting these off. So if I twisted this off, you'll see that it will take about 9 inches off of this. I did put 2 of the rods on together, and then I just stuck that into the ground here. And so this is like your medium height that you see. This is a little bit taller. And then if you look over my shoulder, back there is where I put the one on the wall. So I found a little hook that I hung that on.
I like that.
And you see how sweet it is.
I like that.
Isn't that really nice having that? It's like this silhouette of whichever one that you have. And the other thing about that too is like your plants, when you get them planted, at first, they're not gonna be crawling all the way up the trellis to the highest point. They start off tiny. So in that time, instead of this sitting empty, why not put it on that spot at the deck or the back of the house or somewhere that you can have just that little extra bit? That would be fantastic. And then as it grows, you simply get to adjust this. It's under $20 today. It's really easy to be able to assemble. It just simply twists on. So the great thing is there's no tools whatsoever. This is kind of step number 1 here of seeing as to how small it would be in the ground to how tall it would be. So as your plants get bigger, this truly grows with it.
It does. And each one of the medallions, I would say, they're about 10 inches. So a little bit like right around the size of a dinner plate. And for those of you who have any sort of vining plants, you need to have something for them to crawl up on, to kind of, a trellis because otherwise you miss seeing the beauty of them, and they just don't grow the right way. They'll just grow flat on the ground, and they just want something to grow up on.
Correct.
Especially any sort of vining plants that are going to flower. We have I actually planted last year from Roberta's. We have these trumpet flowers that are just gorgeous. And I also have honeysuckle. Honeysuckle is like, but it just smells so good. So we have it right by a window, but you need to have something for it to climb up on. And this, with all of the stakes included, it's about 35.5 inches tall, which you can wrap that vine around, get it started, and then it will naturally crawl all the way up onto the top of this. And it's just a pretty way to display any sort of vining plant. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to have the decoration, you could do that as well, or hang it on your wall. So I love the versatility of it.
I'm thinking even behind you, you have the American flag bench, which I love, also available on QVC.com if you want to check that out. But for this to even just be right next to it, like on the side, to give this little silhouette is absolutely beautiful. You have 3 different options to choose from. The one that you see over here is the dragonfly. We also have a bumblebee as well as a butterfly. Now the butterfly one is our most popular option. This should be $32. You're saving $12 today for under $20. I feel like it's rare that we have a Plow and Hearth for under $20 because Plow and Hearth is such a phenomenal brand. You know that you're getting season after season after season. When you see $20 in Plow and Hearth tied together, I don't care what it is, you pick it up because that is a rare thing to find.
That's right.
That's exactly right? Yeah, you just pick it up. Your item number is M99800. You have $12 of savings today, and your easy payment is just $6.66. Great thing is you're going to use it season after season, so it's a very small investment with a lot of reward. Do you want it in the butterfly? Would you like to bring it at home with the bumblebee, or are you picking up the dragonfly? Ginger Walt, thank you so much for being on our show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Great to see you, Justin.
Have a great night.
Babe.
Okay, earlier in the show, we showed you this from Barbara King, and it was super popular. It is the battery-operated metal cane lantern. This is color morphing, so you have the white light and the morphing color lights as well. M95162 is your item number for that. And then we also had an umbrella that is 9